Welcome back to Let's Play Endless Space 2 on the Reawakening Update. This is Series 10, episode number 58. I'm JC Proton. We're picking up at turn number 96, and we are playing a standard faction of the United Empire on Endless difficulty in a normal speed game. In this episode, we are going to be invading at the Craver systems, Yersh and Paradalis. Looks like we're probably going to be able to take Yersh. There's only 330 defenders left. Paradalis still has 600, so I don't think we're going to be able to take that one. And if we are successful at taking Yersh, then we'll probably move fleets around and start sieging over at Heracles. We have lots of forces, reinforcements, I guess you could say, on the way. Let's go ahead and execute moving all planned moves. And also, we've got this little fight over here at CL3 Tionha. There's an invader ship there. So we will also have a fight with that guy. So let's go ahead and move all of our fleets. Another thing that we are wrestling with is this disapproval, this rebelliousness in our systems. We've got CO is acting kind of rebellious. CR is looking kind of rebellious. And when I look at the chart, I see the Empire is got a situation going on with rebelliousness. Apparently there's enough rebellious sentiment in the Empire that we're at the risk of the Empire breaking up into one or more additional factions that would, be breaking away and having military, and we would have to fight them. Whole big mess. So that's a thing that we want to have not happen. Definitely pushing it pretty close to the edge. So if we sort by approval, we can see we've got COCR, and we also BM says it's mutinous as well. And we see that system is also looking like it needs as that thing, and those are positive numbers. Just they're in the mutinous level, so 11%, 5%, 0% approval. Apparently, that's bad enough that they'll still revolt. So we need to do something to bring approval up, and we've been trying to. What we have been doing hasn't been enough. We've been slowly, but not quickly enough, adding automation on our systems to raise the number of systems that we're allowed to control without being over-colonized, over-expanded. So we're going to be doing some changes in the laws to help us out here. So since we're looking like probably going to be able to capture Yersh this turn, then that means I want to pass new colony law. New colony law will be really good. Will give us an extra 25 approval for every system we capture for only 5 turns, but still, that might be just enough to deal with the disapproval. We need to kind of stop that as soon as we can. So, Crack Squads is an approval law, Toys for Boys is an approval law, and this Windfall, you can't change it because it's whatever, it's chosen when you get the election. So whatever the active political party is, there's a mandatory law. So the only one I can cancel is Co-op Code, really. Or I would replace one of these and I would kind of lose the benefit initially. So I think what I'm going to do here, even though I don't really want to be discontinuing Co-op Code, I don't want to really repeal that law, I'm going to kind of have to do it, and it's kind of like Toys for Boys. I'm going to do it temporarily, hopefully not long term. So you see right now, science, we're at 61,471. I remember Co-op Code was really good. So we're going to go ahead and do it, man. It's going to hurt, but we're going to reduce our research amount. So we're going to abolish co-op code. We're repealing that law, and we're going to enact new colony. And pass the law. And so now we have an upkeep of almost 1,200 influence. Speaking of influence, look how much influence we have. Remember we had run it all the way down to like 5 or something like that last time. I don't remember exactly, but it was really low. So apparently we got 28, maybe we had to pay some just now to pass the law, so almost 2,000, whatever. So we're getting close to 30,000 influence per turn, certainly at least 28,000. So that's going to be a thing we need. So if there was a change of government, if there's rebellion, then it changes. Our government would change to a dictatorship. Let's look at that again. Your government will change to a dictatorship, and the opposite political party of your current prime senator will be elected. So right now, our prime senator is industrialist, so we would become ecologist. So anyway, so we got that going. What is our science now? 44,979. So we dropped from what? 61.5 to 45,000. So that co-op code law is worth over 15,000 research. That is a massive bonus. Yeah, and it went from like 112 to 123, something like that. Yeah, it was a big change. So it's what we need to do to get past, to get over the hump here until we can get our approval restored. So let's go ahead and let's do the fight, man. Let's attack here at Yersh, and we're going to do the ground attack. And the options here, we have preemptive bombing, which is kind of the old standby. It's 50% extra population death and improvement destruction. And you have a smaller amount of manpower deployment, but you get this huge amount of offensive bombardment damage. So it's really good if you don't want to lose very many troops, but it does a lot of damage to the system. Guerrilla is really good if you want to preserve your manpower. You don't do as much damage, but you have 900 troops in this case, and you have extra health. So it's good at not losing that many troops if you're willing to take longer, or if the amount of resistance is very small. Swarm Assault is the tick-and-on battle tactic, and you basically deploy lots of extra troops, and you're going to cause some additional improvement, destruction, and population death. You're going to take more casualties because you have minus 20% health. So, and there's a little bit of an offensive bombardment damage. So anyway, I'm going to go with Swarm Assault. We're just going to go for it, man. I think we're going to be able to take down these last 330 defenders. And with the new colony law, that should give us a plus 25 approval for 5 turns. And that is hopefully going to be enough. If it's not, you know, there's Paradalis and Heracles coming up. So we'll just keep going, man. Excuse me. The planes did a lot of damage. Here come the tanks. Kaboom. All right, victory is mine. All right, cool. We are going to capture the system. There are 10 improvements. Yeah, let's take a look at it. Okay, computer respond. That was kind of a little bit of a scary lag there. Whew, you destroyed 5 improvements, including Citizens Entrepreneurium. Wow, okay. That's one of those ones that you get as a deed. Yep, Craver's had won that deed. Now we know what the reward was. Okay, so we took it down. 2 Craver populations expired in the attack. And how's our approval? Hey, we don't have that rebellion warning anymore. 116% devoted. Let's look at the... Yeah, okay, so COCRBM. Yep. Good. No longer giving us rebellious warning stuff. COCRBM. Yeah. Okay, so that seems to have temporarily corrected the situation. With our approval, we're just going to have to keep that rolling until we get more autonomous administrations completed. And that bonus is in place for 5 turns. Cool. All right. We were teetering on the edge of rebellion there, man. Actually having a full-on revolt. Okay, cool. Let's take a look at the system. Cravers, and you can see there's additional 2 Cravers here and an additional Craver here. I'll tell you what, let's move people over to Tionha. Alright, and we'll just take 3 populations and everybody, boom. Now the 2 that were hidden are revealed. Alright, let's take that guy over here and we'll put this Calgaros over here. Calgaros like to be on fertile planets. And then, I'll tell you what, let's move this one over here. So we have 2 open spots. This one seems to have, so we're going to take 2 populations over here. Alright, now we have another Calgaros. We'll put him over here. Alright, so I've revealed all of the hidden populations. It's important to do that because I think they kind of will just disappear. Those populations just disappear if you don't reveal them. Like once you advance the turn, if there's no place for them on the planet, then poof, they go away. So if you want to try to save population, that's a thing. That's a step to take. Okay, so Yersh is now ours. What do we got going on here? Got Patriot Pills. Yeah, that one can kind of go. Not really. We don't really need that one. Everything else is fine. We're at level 2. All right, we'll do some basic system build outs here. Let's see. This needs to be self-mining NPO. This needs to be self-mining NPO. This can be self-mining NPO. Drone networks, cerebral reality, we're going to want food, we're going to want industry, we're going to want that industry. So that's enough to get us started. I'll queue up the rest of it off camera. And Yersh, well, it's not part of the A or the B or the C areas, is it? I guess we're going to call it D. So Yersh is going to be renamed as DA, Delta Alpha. DA, it's off system, 3 rocky planets. So DA 3. Cool, man. Cool, we are getting it started. All right, let's go ahead and attack Paradalis. 600 to go. I don't know that we're going to get that in one turn. We'll try. We'll give it a try. All right, and we're gonna go swarm assault. We're going big, and we'll see how it goes. We got 1,260. They have 600 defenders. They're drafting, so they'll get an extra 200 defenders. So that gives them something like around 800, I think. Wow, that was an effective attack. We did a lot of damage to them. We lost almost 35% of our aircraft and 20% of our armor. Ooh, okay, so we lost about 350 manpower, troops. They were at, what, 600, right? And then they drafted. Drafted gets them an extra 175. So that gave them 675. Now they're at 135. So whatever that math is, 550. Something like that. So good. They're down to 135. We should be able to take them out next turn. Not this turn, but next turn. No population death, but we had 4 improvements destroyed. Nothing expensive, so that's cool. It's always a roll of the dice. You never know what you might blow up. All right, so yeah, they're down to 135. That should be easy to take, even if they draft. DA. See, we have a lot of reinforcements coming. How much will be here next turn? A lot. Look how much of that. Yeah, that's cool. Okay, so that's a lot of fleet. Will be there next turn. So I'm going to do a little thing where I shuffle things around. I'm going to drop off one attacker just to hold down the system as a guard. To guard the system. Move this guy over here to Paradalis because he's got less manpower on the fleet. He's at 1,500 manpower versus this fleet has 2,600 manpower. So we're going to go ahead and fly him over to Heracles, guard the system, and we're going to attack. See if anything pops out. If any fleet pops out, we'll attack it. And what do we have here? 1,050 defenders. All right, let's go for it, man. We've got 2,600 manpower worth of troops and crew, so let's go for it. And we're bringing it. We're bringing the fight to the Cravers. Preemptive bombing? Nah. Guerrilla? Nah. Swarm assault? Yeah. Swarm. So we're attacking with 1,260, and he's got 950 he can defend with. We'll see what the battle tactic is. If he does like a, well, we'll just see. We'll see if he drafts or if he does protect system. He's drafting. Okay, so on that, almost 200 more troops, and he has, I think, you can defend with something like 175 or 200 more. Nice. That was a lot of... We both took a lot of casualties on that one, but that's okay. That's okay. The main thing is we're pushing them down. Okay, so they're down to 480, and they had, what, 900 to start with, and then they drafted 9, 10, 11. So they took something like 600 in casualties. And we took something like 500 in casualties. Yeah, that was a pretty messy fight. Pretty messy. We're going to retreat. Bring that manpower back up onto the fleets. So that it looks like, because we've got we've got Craver fleets en route. We've got Cravers there. We've got a Reaper and 2 Butchers. We've got 2 Reapers and a Butcher, and then another 2 Butchers and a Reaper. So we've got 9 medium ships. Looks like they're going to be here next turn, and that's assuming he doesn't bring in the Bastion as well. Looks like his max fleet is 19. So he's bringing 3 fleets of 3. He's bringing 27, even without the Bastion. So that'll be interesting to see how that turns out. Our fleet's pretty strong. I think we'll stand up pretty well against those attacks. The less manpower you have, it does lower your fleet's fighting efficiency for sure. It lowers your numbers. Okay, so successfully invaded Yersh and renamed it to DA3, and we're sieging Paradalis, and we're attacking it. We're going to take it down next turn. Heracles looks like maybe we'll take it in 1 turn. Maybe it's going to take 2 turns. Don't know. So we're making good progress there. We've got the approval situation temporarily handled. We're adding more systems, which is part of the reason why we have disapproval. But anyway, it'll be fine. We're just expanding pretty much as aggressively as we can without having the game explode on us, without having the empire collapse, and we're really close to that edge. Okay, so this invader that is here at Tionha, we're going to have to make him go away. That guy has what kind of stats? 92 attack, 368 defense, rookie 3 with 4,600 hit points. So I need to attack him with something that's really weak. Protectors 269, attackers almost 1,000, and the medium ships are way too strong. So let's just do a protector. We'll attack him with just our protector, and hopefully he won't run away. And we're gonna do full reserves because we may need to, because it's a pretty weak attack ship. We may need to attack more than once. So we'll preserve the action point so we can attack over and over if we need to. And I don't think he's going to do much damage. I mean, this guy is a protector ship, so he's got armor and shields. Oh, plenty. Okay, looks like he's going to stay and fight. Protector versus protector. We're veteran 3 crew. And they're going with, I forgot the battle tactic. We'll find out when we look at the map. Let's see how much damage. He's not doing much damage to us. We're slowly picking. Okay, I'm just going to accelerate this fight and make it go fast. Halfway down. 2/3. And that's it. Almost 3/4. Alright, so that was a draw. They used Team Spirit. Without misses. Yeah, it's just guns against it. His armor, he had armor and shields, so yeah. No need to rewatch that, but we will re-engage. Alright, so he still has the action point. Let's do it again. And I really, let's take a look at this guy. So this is how our protector is equipped. You know, he's got 1 gun for offense and defense. And then we have double armored, triple shields, and an engine. So let's see, protector, attack again. And I guess we probably, do we even want to watch it? I'll do repair and recover. We'll get a repair out of it. So if there's any damage to him, it'll be repaired, which, you know, there was what, 40 damage, looks like. Poof. Popped like a little firecracker. Okay, so that's the end of that. Cool. Alright, so Cravers don't have any fleets over here at all anymore. The scout that they had come across here has been taken out. That one invader they had that was left, all of their incoming fleets, they're all toast. So I think we definitely have them on the back foot now, and we're starting to take their systems. Let's take a look at our marketplace. So right now we've got almost 200 red sang per turn. We're at 130, almost 134 void stone. So that's about 1.5 upgrades per turn. And then benthic gems is at 45, which is almost 2 to 1. And our virtual artifacts is 51.9. So that's more than 2 to 1. Yeah, because this one, was this one? Yeah, this one does have virtual artifacts. So our virtual artifacts even went up even more. Okay, so yeah, we're going to be able to, on an ongoing basis, we'll be able to do some upgrades. I think we'll be able to catch up. We'll be able to catch up. Yeah, let's do some selling, and then we'll do some buying. And then all right, and taxes, let's see here. Altogether, that adds up to around 40,000. So we made like maybe 10,000 or so, about 9 or 10,000, I think. Purchasing anything on special? Huh, this is acting weird. There, no. There, now it's, no, it's not really working right. It's not sorting by price correctly. Huh. That's not good. Okay, so the game's starting to bug out, so I'm going to have to do a reload on this after this turn. So titanium at 50, that's fine. Hyperium at 40, we'll buy a little bit of Hyperium. Okay, now it's sorted it correctly. Okay, so those in the 50s, antimatter and adamantium should be 100-ish. Okay, let's see how that looks. Okay, that's cool. And then Orichalcix is at 91. Yeah, that should be around 200. All right, seems like this is going up by around 200 to go here. 174, let's do another 10. Okay, that works. Quadernix should also be around 200. Man, look at that price coming down. Okay, that works. 50s, 100s, 200s. Yep. All right, I like it. I like it a lot. Heroes, no changes. Same guys available here. Guys and gals, whatever. It's. Could level up one of these. All right, let's run through our, or whatever these events are. Yeah, that. Ooh, look how much more military support there is now. Looks like we're going to be industrials, military. Well, that makes sense. We built a lot of fleet, and now we're attacking and invading systems. Yep. Okay, cool. We've gained control of Iris 04395, collapsing star, applied to CA5AB. Okay, cool. So this is now applied here. Gives us 50 more influence. Cool. Alright, and what did we build? We built a whole bunch of siege ships. Hazardous mining facilities, deep atmospheric habitats, more siege ships out of AD, reduced acid rain out of BA. So we're getting there, man. We're doing things to improve the approval. Built a couple of battleships, CA, AF. All right, cool. Protectors, more siege ships out of AG. So that should finish the run of 3 sets of 32. I'm probably going to do some more siege ships to head towards Riftborn areas. Another battleship completed. Super biofuel factory completed. Another biofuel factory. Lots of terraforming. Lots of improvements for morale. Cool. All right. Governor Woods Fez. He's at AD. AD is here. Plenty happy. Oh, that's right. He has that crazy ability. That added like a huge amount of approval. Let's see here. For him, yeah, we can just do that. That's fine. Governor Dominic Havinen. Ooh, there it is. More deposit value on strategic resources. Yeah. That's why he's where he is, man. Governor Naratia is now level 16. Well, it's either reducing hero upkeep or we'll do more influence. We definitely want more influence. I think, yeah, AG has really good approval. I remember that. They have lots of luxury resources there. Governor Oleg Legarin. He's at AF. Looks like they just built a battleship. Yeah, 122, which means it was at like 97, which was okay. Yeah, he just built a battleship and a protector. I could see why he would level up. Okay, so let's go with this one. More industry. Okay, more influence. Population boost for Nashest has ended. Yeah, we have 24 of them. If we get to 50, we get another defense type law. Be interesting because I think we have another one that has a defense law. So I don't remember which one it is. Not too worried about it, but anyway, whatever. It'll be interesting to see if we end up in a situation where we have two special defense laws. Which one of them gets presented as an option to use, or do we get to use both of them? I don't know. We'd have to have a system get attacked for it to come up, and I don't know. We'll see if anybody ends up attacking us.
Though we doubt the purity of your motives, the Protectorate has a proposal for you.
Interesting. The Lumeris are no longer asking me for alliances now that I'm at war with the Cravers. Seems like, yeah, they lost interest in being allies with us now that we have this war going. Guess they're not interested in being at war with in a hot war with the Cravers. All right, let's move fleets around. We'll just jump around here. Yeah, this is just a bunch of stuff, moving fleets down here, moving reinforcements down, and just basically forming 3 fleets here in preparation to go against the Riftborn. And so I'm also going to do a wave of siege ships and bring them down here too. So just kind of start getting that ready. So this one's going here. This ship is a battleship. It's going to Bundus. That ship is a flagship going to Bundus. That's an Overwatch staying there. This is a Protector going to Bundus. This is going to be a siege fleet heading to Bundus. This is a Hunter and a Protector heading them to Bundus. 7 more siege. Send them over here to Paradalis. And these 14 more siege, we'll send them down to DA3. And we have a battleship and a Protector. Probably go ahead and send that down here to CK. Or at least to CG, and then we'll figure it out. And then everything that's down here, I'm just going to move this stuff south to here. I'll do that off camera. See if there's anything noteworthy. That dude can just hang out. There's an Unfallen fleet. They have 12,500 attack, 8,800 defense, and 103,000 hit points. Nicely balanced between kinetic and energy attack and defense. Okay, he can hang out. All right, and we're back to there. Okay, well, I guess that's everything for this this turn, and we'll see you guys in the next episode. Thanks, everyone, for watching.